In 2016, an ice storm knocked out power for 11 days. People had food, water, generators, but ran out of garbage bags. That $1 item became more valuable than anything else. Today, I'm revealing 21 dirt cheap essentials that could save your life in an emergency, and you can find them all at your local store right now. You're about to discover why the most important prep items aren't expensive survival gear or high-tech gadgets. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which pocket change items to stockpile, why they're essential, and how to build your emergency supply without breaking the bank. Stick around to number 17. It's something you probably throw in your pocket every day, but you'll never look at it the same way again. Welcome to Prep Pantry, where we make emergency preparedness simple, affordable, and achievable for everyone. If you're ready to take control of your safety without spending a fortune, hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss our money-saving prep tips. Let's start with something you use every single day, but probably never thought of as a survival tool: salt. For less than $1, you can buy a container that will literally last forever if you keep it dry. But here's what most people don't realize: salt is way more than just a seasoning. Throughout history, salt was so valuable it was used as actual currency. Roman soldiers were paid in salt, which is where we get the word salary. And there's a good reason for that. Salt preserves meat and vegetables without any refrigeration. It cleans and disinfects surfaces naturally without harsh chemicals. It's essential for food preservation, from pickling vegetables to making them last months longer. You can use it for weed control in your garden. It treats minor burns and insect stings. It deodorizes everything from carpets to clothing. Vinegar also removes rust from tools and metal items, which becomes incredibly valuable when you can't just replace things. And here's the thing: vinegar is safe for long-term storage. It doesn't degrade or lose potency like many other products. Plus, it's an excellent barter item because very few people think to stockpile it until they desperately need it. Stock up on it while it's cheap. Now, let's talk about baking soda. At about $1 per box, this is hands down one of the most versatile items you can stockpile. You can cook with it, obviously, but you can also clean virtually any surface in your home with it. Brush your teeth with it when toothpaste runs out. Treat heartburn and acid reflux. Extinguish small grease fires in your kitchen. Use it as a natural pesticide in your garden. During water shortages, baking soda becomes a dry shampoo that keeps your hair manageable without using precious water resources. Like salt and vinegar, it stores indefinitely and is absolutely worth buying in bulk. When you see it on sale, grab as many boxes as you can reasonably store. Number 4 is plain white sugar. Keep it dry and away from pests, and it literally stores forever. Beyond making food palatable and providing quick energy, sugar has a surprising medical application that most people have no idea about. Packing wounds with sugar can actually prevent infection and promote healing. This isn't some folk remedy, it's backed by medical research and has been used successfully in hospitals. Sugar also preserves fruits through canning and jam making. It provides those fast carbohydrates your body needs during high-stress situations. And in tough times, sugar becomes a luxury barter item that people will trade valuable goods for. Stock up on it while it's cheap. Aluminum foil costs just a few dollars per roll, but it solves more problems than you might imagine. It's completely waterproof, heat-resistant, and reflective. You can cook food directly in it over an open fire. Make improvised bowls and containers. Create a signal mirror to attract rescue attention. Use it for food preservation and storage. Protect delicate plants from frost damage during frost. Heavy-duty foil is especially valuable because it's more durable and can be reused multiple times. Don't skimp here. Grab the good stuff. It takes up minimal storage space and weighs almost nothing. Plastic wrap creates airtight seals that protect food and supplies, but it also has surprising emergency uses. You can protect wounds with it to keep them clean and dry. Waterproof important documents and electronics. Aid in food storage when you're rationing supplies. It can even serve as an emergency greenhouse cover to protect plants and extend your growing season. Plastic wrap is lightweight, space-efficient, and incredibly versatile. It's a must-have for any serious prepper. Now, here's the item from that ice store story I started with: trash bags. These come in various sizes and strengths, and you need to stock several different types. Beyond obvious waste management, trash bags serve as waterproof shelter coverings, ground covers that keep moisture away from your sleeping area, rain ponchos in a pinch, water collectors when you need to gather and transport water, blackout curtains for windows, improvised gloves when you need to handle something nasty, emergency toilets when plumbing fails. Stock up on contractor-grade bags for serious tasks and regular kitchen bags for everyday use. This is one item you genuinely cannot have too much of. When disaster strikes and sanitation becomes a challenge, you'll understand why trash bags are worth their weight in gold. Candles provide three critical things during emergencies: light, heat, and psychological comfort. Never underestimate that last one. During prolonged power outages, the warm glow of candlelight reduces stress and anxiety dramatically. You can also use candles for basic cooking, navigation in dark spaces, and as valuable barter items. Store a mix of pillar candles for long-term use, tea lights for quick tasks, and emergency candles that burn for extended periods. They're cheap, they last forever when stored properly, and they provide genuine comfort when everything else feels uncertain. Toilet paper. Everyone jokes about the panic buying during emergencies, but there's a reason people rush to grab it. Toilet paper is absolutely vital for sanitation and hygiene. Yes, there are alternatives like cloth wipes or bidets, and those have their place, but nothing matches the convenience and hygiene of toilet paper, especially during high-stress situations. Stock enough for 3 to 6 months per person in your household. Store it in a dry place to prevent moisture damage. This isn't glamorous, but it's essential. When stores are empty and supply chains are broken, you'll be grateful you planned ahead. Let's talk about fire starting. Matches are your first line of defense. Strike anywhere matches and waterproof matches are both important to stock. They light in wind, rain, and snow. They're completely foolproof compared to more complex fire starting tools. You don't need batteries, they don't break, and anyone can use them effectively. Stock both strike anywhere matches for convenience and waterproof matches for reliability in wet conditions. This redundancy could literally save your life. Disposable lighters are your backup to your backup. They're cheap, incredibly reliable, and work in conditions where matches might fail. Buy them in bulk when you see good deals. We're talking dozens of them. Scatter them throughout your home, vehicles, bug-out bags, and emergency kits. In genuine emergencies, a working lighter becomes extremely valuable for barter. People will trade essential items for the ability to make fire. Stock up now while they cost pennies. Ziploc bags and storage bags keep food fresh and organized. They waterproof important documents that you can't afford to lose, store seeds for gardening, protect electronics from moisture damage, organize small items so you can find them quickly during emergencies. Freezer bags are thicker and more durable than regular storage bags. Grab both types. Multiple sizes give you flexibility for different needs. And here's a money-saving tip. You can wash and reuse quality freezer bags multiple times, making them even more economical. Duct tape. If you're a prepper and you don't have duct tape, you're not actually prepping. Quality duct tape repairs gear on the spot, patches holes in tarps, tents, and shelters, secures items that are coming loose, creates splints for injuries, fixes shoes that are falling apart. The list genuinely goes on forever. Don't cheap out here. Invest in name brand duct tape that actually sticks and holds. Off-brand tape fails when you need it most. Duct tape is absolutely a no-brainer for any serious prepper. Paracord and utility cord are strong, versatile, and dirt cheap. Use paracord for building shelters, securing gear to prevent loss, making traps for small game, creating clotheslines, making repairs to equipment, emergency tourniquets in medical situations. Stock several hundred feet in various thicknesses. Paracord specifically can be broken down into inner strands for finer work, making it incredibly versatile. Learn basic knots now so you know how to use it effectively when emergencies hit. Safety pins. These tiny tools have massive impact. They repair clothing quickly, create improvised fishing hooks, hold bandages and dressings in place, organize items together, serve as emergency fasteners for gear. They're lightweight, never expire, and take up virtually no space. Grab a container of assorted sizes and toss them in your prep supplies. You'll be shocked how often they solve unexpected problems. And here's number 17, the one I teased at the beginning, chapstick and lip balm. You probably have one in your pocket or purse right now, but beyond preventing cracked lips, which can lead to serious infections during emergencies, lip balm has surprising uses. It works as an excellent fire starter when applied to cotton or tinder. It lubricates stuck zippers and small mechanisms. It prevents blisters before they form during long walks or evacuations. It creates a moisture barrier on minor wounds, and cracked, bleeding lips are genuinely miserable and can become infected quickly when hygiene is compromised. Stock up on lip balm and scatter them in every bag, pocket, and storage location you have. They're tiny, cheap, and incredibly useful. Bar soap is vastly superior to liquid soap for emergency preparedness. It lasts longer, takes up less space, and doesn't require plastic containers that can leak or break. Bar soap is critical for maintaining hygiene and preventing disease. In emergencies, illness spreads rapidly when sanitation breaks down. You can also grate bar soap to make laundry detergent. Use it to lubricate stuck items like drawers and windows. Stock enough bar soap to last your household for months. It's cheap, it stores forever, and it's absolutely essential. Plain bleach disinfects surfaces and kills dangerous bacteria. It purifies water using just 8 drops per gallon, making sketchy water safe to drink. It whitens clothes and keeps them sanitary when you can't replace them easily. Bleach does degrade over time, typically losing effectiveness after 6 months to a year, so rotate your stock regularly and store it in cool, dark places.
Only buy unscented bleach. The added chemicals in scented versions can be dangerous for water purification and disinfection. Batteries power everything that keeps you connected and safe. Flashlights, emergency radios, medical devices, communication equipment, all useless without batteries. Stock multiple sizes based on your specific devices. Check what you actually own and buy accordingly. Lithium batteries are worth considering for long-term storage because they last significantly longer than alkaline batteries. Keep a spreadsheet of your battery needs so you're not guessing. This organizational step ensures efficient stockpiling and prevents waste. Finally, alcohol. Rubbing alcohol disinfects wounds and prevents infection. It cleans surfaces thoroughly. It removes adhesive residue from bandages and tape. It serves as a fire starter or emergency fuel. The 70% concentration is actually best for disinfection. It's more effective than 90% because it stays wet longer. Drinking alcohol, while not essential for survival, has legitimate uses for barter, pain relief in emergencies, and psychological comfort during extended crises. So how do you actually build the stockpile without overwhelming yourself or your budget? Start with gradual accumulation. You don't need to buy everything at once. Add a few items to your shopping cart each week. Salt and sugar one week, candles and matches the next, duct tape and paracord after that. Over just a few months, you'll build a robust stockpile without any financial strain. Use what you store and store what you use. This rotation system keeps supplies fresh, prevents waste, and ensures you actually know how to use your items when you need them. Rotate perishables like bleach and batteries regularly so nothing goes to waste. Get your whole family involved. Preparedness works best as a team effort. When everyone in your household knows the plan and where items are stored, your overall readiness improves dramatically and stress decreases during actual emergencies. But here's something critical. Keep your stockpile private. In genuine emergencies, desperation drives people to act unpredictably. Don't advertise what you have. Don't post about your preps on social media. Store supplies discreetly. This isn't about being paranoid. It's about being smart and protecting what you've worked to build. Many of these items become excellent barter goods in extended emergencies. Small, useful items like lighters, duct tape, and matches become highly valuable when supply chains break down. Luxury items like coffee, alcohol, and lip balm can be traded for essentials or services, but only trade when you have surplus. Never trade away your own family's needs. Here's something important to understand. Preparedness isn't selfish. By preparing ahead, you avoid panic buying that clears shelves and hurts your community. You reduce strain on emergency resources that others might need more desperately. Extra supplies put you in position to help neighbors and strengthen overall community resilience. While these items are relatively skills optional, learning practical skills multiplies their value exponentially. Food preservation knowledge makes your salt, sugar, and vinegar far more useful. First aid training makes your alcohol, bandages, and supplies life-saving. Fire starting skills ensure you can actually use those matches and lighters effectively. Basic repair knowledge means your duct tape and paracord solve real problems instead of just sitting in storage. Let's talk about common mistakes that trip up new preppers. The first is overbuying and burnout. New preppers often try to buy everything at once, leading to overwhelm, financial stress, and complete burnout. Start small, focus on just a few items, build gradually over time. Neglecting rotation is another major mistake. Failing to rotate supplies leads to waste and expired items taking up valuable storage space. Make rotation a regular habit. Use older items first and replace them with fresh stock. And lack of planning causes confusion during actual emergencies. Not knowing what you have or where it's stored creates panic when you need calm decision-making. Keep an inventory, organize your supplies logically, make sure everyone in your household knows the system. Ultimately, preparedness is about peace of mind. It's knowing you have options when stores are empty. It's being able to care for yourself and loved ones without depending on functioning supply chains. It's empowering, and it's achievable for anyone, regardless of budget. Here are your first steps. Pick 3 to 5 items from this list and focus on building those up over the next month. Just 3 to 5. Next month, add a few more. Use your supplies regularly and rotate them consistently. Involve your family in the planning and organization. Keep your stockpile private and secure, and learn basic skills that complement your supplies. Preparedness isn't a destination, it's a journey. Start where you are right now. Use what you already have. Build from there one small step at a time. The 21 dirt cheap items we've covered today are simple, accessible, and powerful tools for anyone looking to be ready for whatever life throws their way. By focusing on essentials, building gradually, and learning practical skills, you'll gain genuine peace of mind knowing you're prepared. These 21 items cost pocket change, but could be worth everything when disaster strikes. Preparedness isn't about having the most expensive gear. It's about having the right essentials and the knowledge to use them. Start small, build gradually, and you'll have peace of mind knowing you're ready for anything. Which item are you stockpiling first? Drop a comment below and let me know. And if you found this valuable, smash that like button and subscribe to Prep Pantry for more budget-friendly preparedness tips. Your future self will thank you.